Come back.
What do you recommend?
A shirt. This is a tavern, not a brothel.
It's
funny.
Tell me we've run out of Pepio nuts and all.
Go on then.
Yes, we have. Pepio nuts. Oh, man. Okay, so we don't... Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, I already got all these. Never mind.
Finished, are you?
Tis the hideaway.
Stew's awfully thin these days.
Hey, Jolin. Suffer? You want me to suffer? Why? I thought you liked me. Can't believe you want me to suffer. How are you, my dear?
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Nicks and lumps. That sucks. You love my suffering. Alright, well. It's a bit masochistic, isn't it?
Back again?
Enjoying the pain of others.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Were you here earlier for when I was playing Division, or no? Was that not your bag?
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Alright. We're finally gonna get going with the main mission again. The main quest line. Doing all the side stuff. I'm just gonna give people a couple minutes to hop on in. Whilst I mark all of those as red on Discord. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the Call of Duty channel because I'm never gonna play that game probably ever again. To be fair. Division 2 Game Awards. I'll just be like, nah, don't need that. The WoW channel? I mean, I don't really know when I'll play World of Warcraft ever again. So are you on the way to work, or are you at work right now? No, I sneezed a second ago and it's kind of just sticking around. I'm an old man. What do you want?
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just...
I mean, it's true, though.
So powerless, and when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps... perhaps the prince feels the same.
Perhaps. Nameless slum. So, Jolin, are you at work or are you on your way to work? Or are you not working right now? 'Cause I'm assuming it should be Saturday for you. And I don't know if you guys get the weekends or not. Okay. No, I figured. I knew you were a day ahead. I'm getting used to it.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know. But I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
That's sweet. And no, she doesn't have a name yet. It is strange, isn't it?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Oh, okay. Very short conversation between him and Tario. Ooh, we got a hunt. Let's go ahead and get it. It's an S. Traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. So, another chimera. I contested that it might be but a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat, but the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. Okay, so Velcroy. Oops. Where is this? Trying to clear my throat here. Is it Titan's Wake? Sickle Jaw. Oh, wait, the Velcro, as in the desert. Okay, so it's somewhere here in the desert. We've been all over that place, so I guess it'll just be a matter of looking around. Let me just double check real quick. I'm pretty sure it just said Velcro, but we must be sure. Yeah, just says Velcroy. So, onward and forward. We go to the Velcroy Desert. Ah, a nice tall glass of iced coffee.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
There we go. I don't think it'd be out in the open, but who knows? It could be up in the northern Velcroy Desert because, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, it could be up there because it's, you know, it's kind of out of the way, and I bet you it is up there in the northern part. But best to check this place out thoroughly. No. My nose is fine. It was a pretty hefty sneeze, so if I had a cold, my throat would probably be sore right now, and I wouldn't be talking much. Probably wouldn't even be on stream, to be fair. Oh, no, that's not it. Damn it. Okay, so I didn't know the Aether Flood actually got here. Nope, not over. I don't see anything over there. Though, to be fair, I mean, the the range at which I can see is probably not as far as I think it is. See, even Clive is getting annoyed with all these random battles. No, that's just a regular, it's a salamander. All right. Let's go to the northern Velcroy.
Time to fight.
I don't know. He sounded annoyed right there when they just popped up. Not like he wants to fight all the time. Especially when we're busy searching for Chimera. I wonder if those those NPCs we saw at the beginning would have actually like had an idea as to where this thing could be. Because the post did mention travelers, so maybe. I don't recall them being here before. But I probably can't just talk to them. Who knows? Oh, we can. We can talk to one of them.
Sid, you didn't happen to see anything out of the ordinary on your way here, did you? We've had reports of bearer transports being attacked along the roads, and they're not freeing the poor souls. They're reselling them on the black market.
Oh, no, this has nothing to do with it.
Catch them in the act. Perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone.
I mean, yeah. Full Metal Alchemist? Why? Because of the way he's dressed? Oh, damn it.
The stables go.
Oh, the Chimera? No. I faced one before. Alright, here we go. Alright, boys, gather around. You're all dead. Dude, stop. That's enough of that. Just want to get to the northern Velcroy without incident. But no, they just had to be there. I mean, he's got to be up here because there's just... I'm not saying I didn't go everywhere in the regular Velcroy desert, but I mean, like, come on. There's not much here. Stupid scorpions. Let's go running around. All right, enough. Salamander. Nope, don't touch me. Nope.
Safe.
I mean, I already looked at this one, but now it's glowing.
This one's awake.
Yes. Oh, Hand of Titan, because we beat him. In that within them is hidden a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith presents Clive with a time trial in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies equipped only with the feat and abilities of a single icon. Oh, that's cool.
Let's see what's inside.
No, I didn't want to do this. No. We'll do that some other day. I'm busy. All right. So actually, no, I'm not going to do that. So we went, that's pretty quick look there. He could be in the southern Velcroy. 'Tis possible. It didn't really say much else, so we're gonna have to... I mean, like I said, I didn't go all the way around the Velcroy desert, but, you know, I went close enough where I could, like, get maybe some view distance, and, well, there wasn't anything. I didn't see any Chimera.
Good girl. Yeah.
So I went in and got my X-ray done on my ankle. Don't know when they'll actually give me my results or tell me what's going on. They kind of just like... They took the pictures, and then the lady was like, okay, you go down that hall, take a left, and you go straight, you know, to leave. And I'm like, what is it with, like, the medical field these days where they don't really tell you anything unless you ask the questions? Like, she didn't mention, oh, it'll probably be a couple days before you see any results or before we get you your results, blah, 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 blah. No, none of that. She was just telling me how to leave. I was in there for maybe 10 minutes, tops. There it is. Found it. All right. So it was in the northern, or the It's the Velcroy itself. Random though, not really a boss arena looking place.
Thanks, Cal.
Hey there, big guy. But they just, it's just like 10 minutes, we're done. Okay, you can leave now. Like nobody's like, really? You have a whole check-in process, but there's no checkout anymore, so you just leave.
We're not gonna outrun this one. Stay close, Tor.
He's 45. I'm almost actually at his level, so. I gotta see what his abilities are, because I don't know what the hell he's gonna do or capable of doing. Okay. Boom. No problem. $15,000 XP, 20,000 gil. Nice. Oh, we got a third one. There you go.
Should have picked on something around size.
I mean, he did. He picked on me. Well, I picked on him. Let's be fair, okay? It was minding its own business in the wild, though technically it did attack other travelers, but, you know. Yeah, that's the second one I faced. They got some muscles on them arms, man. I'll tell you what, those chimeras don't fuck around.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
All right, not bad. Not bad. We got... That's a third, or chalcum, something like that, whatever.
Ah, Clive.
That'll be for what we need to craft
Please
later.
tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
Maybe.
I'm not here for mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Does this have a mating game? What? No. Jill and Clive, they got together. That's it.
The last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before
No.
he united
Final
the
Fantasy's never been
ragged
like that.
tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark,
They have their own set story of characters that'll get together. Titus and Yuna and... I don't know if Cloud and Tifa got together, but you know they had a thing. In this game, it's Clive and Jill. Oh, you already knew that.
Year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time.
Remember, this is a JRPG. They have things set in stone, whereas Western RPGs don't do that. And they don't tend to do that anyway.
And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, mate?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. Well, I know that you've played other Final Fantasy games in the past, Rob, so I just assumed that you knew.
I'll want a full report when you return. My map of Waloed is in sore need of revision.
But yeah, JRPGs tend to have everything pretty much spelled out, whereas Western RPGs like to give the players the choice of, like, who to have a relationship with. Granted, those choices are few and far between, but, you know, they are there. Japanese like to have their stories.
Your grace, stay strong.
Japanese like to have their stories put together.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it.
We know.
The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by.
Well, that's where I come in.
Are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you.
It's not really demanding.
But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Of course he'd help for his brother.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
Critical.
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps
Aether
to
floods.
counteract the curse.
I would assume.
We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
Ooh, called it.
The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stone and water itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
Easy.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure...
You're not a dominant, you're unaspected.
Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough.
Along with some
I shall
enemies,
remain
I'm
here
sure.
And prepare the other ingredients.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Run along, Mr. Powers. Fly, fly.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
Uh-huh. Called it. Did I not call this crap? I knew there'd be a pain in the ass in the way.
Anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. You're finished.
I love those movies. They'll never go out of style. Oh boy, here we go. Ah, come on. Never seen that move before, so you know, didn't know what to expect. There we go.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Even if they did, that's easy sauce.
All right. That should do. Right. Let's get these back to Yote.
Pretty short side quest. I'll take it.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Never.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others.
Well, we are brothers.
Never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Don't you worry, Yote. He's a strong man. He's a manly man. I think that was it, yeah. That is everything. Let us continue.
How do you split the sea?
It's ma'am. I bet it is, Mr. Beardy. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't realize with your 5 o'clock shadow.
I have no reason to assume.
Oh, I would have been fired for sure.
You must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke?
Lorsman has a name, Joshua.
Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished.
Dude didn't even give him a chance to answer the question.
And though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
If it please your grace.
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
All right. I'm going to top off on those provisions.
Don't tell me we've
Dangerous world out there. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Of course, I keep forgetting to use the Stone Skin Tonic. Or the Strength Tonic, or any of the tonics, really. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then when we come back, off to elude. All right. What does Joshua have to say?
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
Maybe.
Is something wrong? Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
That was it, huh? All right. It's time to finish off the Mother Crystals. To elude.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Dude, Clive is bigger than Joshua. He knocked him on his ass in one punch. What up? Though I don't really...
wanted to visit Ash.
I don't really feel like...
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
And that castle is definitely a perfect, perfect, screenshot moment. I just don't think that... I don't think Clive gave her no choice. She had a choice, and she chose to help him. That wasn't really something that she felt as though she was forced to do. You know? It honestly doesn't matter how much I just need to get in the foreground. That's about 10. Yeah, I do kind of wish they went a little bit more with so if I go too far, then it's too blurry. So 9.1 is usually... I do wish they put in more. More options for their photo mode. That mountain that had the sun over it, oh my god, that would have been a great shot if it was actually possible to do it during a cutscene. I want to get a few screenshots here. It's pretty much all I can do right there, so... I normally like to take just environmental shots, but, you know, maybe get one with Clive in there. I just want to make sure I have, you know, more screenshots because I'm running pretty low on screenshots for the Instagram. So I just want to make sure I have enough to kind of just, you know, keep them rolling. Always a depth of field, a nice slight depth of field is always a good thing. They only give me what I, you know, it sucks that it's like... Rob, didn't you know I already had a Instagram? Like, where do you think I'm actually, like, posting these?
Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Also, again, Grieger is a female goddess. I don't know how Grieger is a female name, but it's strange. No, it's a female goddess. They've mentioned already. I just don't understand why her name is Grieger. It's not really, unless it's a last name. One's kind now, ma'am. No, Rob, it's not woke identity garbage. No, I don't know why they named her Grieger. But again, it could be a last name. All I know is it's a goddess that they worship. I don't know about these guys. I don't think these guys worship her, but the Empire does. I mean, Barnabas actually mentioned God, like our Christian God, which was interesting. It was in yesterday's stream. That kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. I didn't think that was ever actually going to be mentioned because this is not Earth, so to speak. But I mean, I guess it is, but it's not like the same type of Earth. So I didn't expect it to have like ideals of the modern era. So I found that very interesting. But I think Barnabas is probably the only one who believes in God. Or he's using the word God to describe Ultima, who's his lord and master sort of thing. So maybe he thinks of Ultima as God. Yeah, I have, unfortunately. I didn't know that even happened, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a joke, right? Oh well. It's all just nonsense. When Linus actually introduced him as Emily, I was like, okay, now it's just getting out of hand at this point. Are there any casters? Oh yeah, this guy's. Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Where's the caster? There you are, you rat fiend. Alright, well. Orcish fodder. Yeah, you definitely are. Cannon fodder there. Wish I could throw on protection. Seems like a pretty powerful freaking spell. That'd be nice. Yeah, there was a whole thing with Anthony, and then there's that whole thing with Mr. Beast's friend, quote unquote. I mean, they might be friends, but it's like, I don't know, it's a... I think that guy is a complete asshole for what he did. Not Mr. Beast, his friend. Weird, I'm supposed to go the other way, but this was here. Hello. Got a few teeth going out the back of your face there. No, did I just discover a hunt in the middle of nowhere? What? What? Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a big one. You guys might... Okay. Or don't move. Well, I've got a whole crew with me now. This ought to be a little bit easier. Oh, weird. It kind of stopped it from going down. Am I boned? No. God, no. I've faced multiple rank S's. Just gotta make sure I watch what they're doing. Oh, I forgot I can't move. I'm more paying attention to like my target reticle, if anything. Bye.
It's over.
Okay, so from my understanding of what went on with Mr. Beast's friend, he was married, has a child, and then all of a sudden decides that he wants to be a woman. So he divorces her and basically took the last, I don't know, was it 5 years they were married or some shit, and just made it not exist. Obviously breaking her heart, and I wouldn't say he abandoned his child. I believe he still has some custody, but it's just like, you know, what a dickhead. No regard for her feelings at all, or what this might do to his child. No, all of a sudden he's just a woman. Just one day, woke up, oh, I'm a girl today. Fuck that guy. Damn, I didn't think I'd run into a hunt in the middle of nowhere. Like, this wasn't even on the board. And I'm just like, oh, this... As soon as I got up here, I'm like, okay, this is a boss arena for sure. And what do you know? It was. Why would he make that public? I don't know. I mean, he was in Mr. Beast's, you know, videos. And, ooh. New piece. You know, people knew who he was seen, and so they started noticing that he was a little bit, he was looking a little different, and, you know, the more and more they saw them, he started to look more and more different, and people were starting to question, and then eventually he just came out and said, oh, I'm a woman now. It would have been less impactful if he wasn't married and had a child, but because he was, fuck him. This game's not for people with seizures. No, God, no. This is not for epileptic patients. Not at all. I'm sure they have a warning somewhere, but god damn it, does it look amazing. I love the spectacle. It looks so good. They've made them even more so in this game. It's just amazing. Now, the thing with Anthony, boy, that was loud out of left field. I was like, okay.
It's Camber all over again.
I think he did like a video explaining it before. I didn't watch it because I'm like, I don't know what this is about, but I was like, I didn't even bother watching it. I haven't watched a whole lot of Linus Tech Tip stuff lately, though. He hasn't really been doing stuff that I care to watch, and I don't know. Just nothing I'm interested in. I did start following their Game Link channel, though, so, you know, get my gaming news from there and whatnot. Unless it's news I already know about, then it's kind of just regurgitating what I already know with some funny twists in there. You know, they say funny things in the background, so on and so forth. That was a photo mode moment right there. I'm gonna definitely capture that.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own? Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up.
Yeah. Excuse me.
We're not far from a village called
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just not,
Wait for Joshua.
I don't know what I would do in Linus's position. Obviously, he's a far better man than I, but I don't know if I could just do that. I'm not gonna just change for the sake of somebody's feelings. I can't. It's not in me. It's absurd. Like, you're Anthony one day and then the next day you're Emily. I don't think so. Sorry, I don't do that. But I couldn't, I don't know. In that situation, I don't think I would probably just have to go with it, because Anthony's easily one of the best techs they have on the channel. Like, he's extremely intelligent. So it'd be a difficult call. It'd be a tough decision. But I don't know. It's just stupid. The whole thing is dumb. He basically what he did was he put Linus in a very, very difficult position. And Linus obviously just decided, well, Anthony's not worth losing, so I'll just go with it. I don't know if Linus really actually believes in this nonsense. I don't know the guy, obviously. Maybe he does. Maybe he's okay with all this and he's just gonna be accommodating to anybody who feels as though they need or to anyone as he feels he needs to. But I personally, I don't know what I'd want to do, because that's such a difficult position to put anybody in. Be like, okay, today I'm Emily, and Linus, if he went with the whole, I'm sorry, I just don't feel comfortable doing that, well then, Anthony could have lambasted him online, and Linus would have his reputation completely smeared, and it would have been just because of Anthony's selfish decision. So, you know, I don't know. That's just my thought on it.
Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that will kill us.
No, it'll be crabs. Haha, get it? I just don't think, again, if Linus is okay with it, then it's whatever, but I just don't think it's fair to put him in that position. But that's just me. Because no matter what Linus said, he's either going to be uncomfortable with Anthony being quote-unquote female now, with absolutely nothing different, by the way. There's nothing different. He looks the same. He didn't change anything. He was already growing his hair out. He already had his hair grown out. No, there isn't. There isn't much that you could do in a position like that. But again, it's not fair to him. Especially if he doesn't actually buy into that stuff. But again, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if he does or if he doesn't. But he's a better, like I said, he's a better person than I am. Because I don't know. I don't think I'd go with it. The problem is that Anthony is just, he's such a qualified individual for the job. it'd be kind of difficult to be like, well, I just don't agree with this. You're gonna have to leave. It's like that's a big loss, but you know, it's not. Okay, there's the. I was gonna get to you, guy. Damn, he's selfish. Look at him. He wants some loving too. Why did I? Oh, never mind. All right, that's fine. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I think more people should be open-minded, but this has all gotten out of control to a point where it's like, oh, we got out of the. Okay, there we go. Where it's like, you know, it's made me cynical towards the whole thing. Because there's so many people who are just making it up. They're not even like actually feeling that way. You know, it's all a fad to some people, and it's wrong. It's very wrong, because then that puts the real people who are really having these mental issues in a bad light, because we all just assume that they're all just making it up now, and they're just following the trend, and it's wrong. It's not. That's not fair to them. That is absolutely not fair to them. To anybody who actually feels that way. So that's really what's wrong here. Like I said, Anthony, there's nothing different about him. It's just him. He just changed his name. Now, if he wants to legally change his name, sure. I mean, anybody can do that. But to just sit there and claim that you're a female now, when you haven't changed anything about your appearance, you've literally done nothing. It's just weird, man. It's weird, and you can look at that situation and be like, oh, he's just following the trend because, you know, he's got this mental problem, when before he showed no signs of having any mental issues. He seemed pretty assured and self-aware. Oh my god, this. All right, forget it. I'm not. Stop. Just don't fight him anymore. Jeez, you're getting out of the freaking fight area or whatever. Reach my time fighting that stupid thing if we're too far away from its arena. Might as well just go through. These guys aren't really the. I mean, you know, the AP is worth it, but right now, that thing is being a pain in the ass. Look, I have nothing against any people who are actually going through those problems. I hope they get the help that they deserve, that they need. They get the compassion that they require. But I can't help but think that, you know, the people who have legitimately abused it have ruined it for them. And I legitimately feel bad for those people. Because at this point, it's funny because at this point there's gay people, there's bisexual people, there's trans people who are actually sick of all this themselves. They're like, this is absurd, the whole thing. The whole movement is absurd, and they don't want anything to do with it. They're separating themselves from it, and good on them, because it's not doing them any favors. That's for sure. Be yourself. I don't care. Be whoever you want. But don't come out here and just claim that you are, and then you're just like that little bitch boy Leah Thomas, who is back to being William Thomas. He literally took all those accolades from all those female athletes and then said, okay, I've done my bit. He literally said, okay, I've fulfilled my dream. Now it's time to go back to reality and be a boy. I could not believe it. I'm like, wow, what a selfish asshole. They should take all of those accolades that he won as a woman away from him and give it to the women who deserved it. Fuck that guy too. Those girls worked hard for where they got to, and they were cheated out of their prize. I'm not gonna waste any of my supers on this thing. Gonna beat him down the old-fashioned way. They weren't kidding. There's a lot of road. Well, it's not necessarily road. It's marshland, but it's a lot of open area. Can we not do this right now? No. Okay. All right. Well, just leave me alone, please. I'll just get out of their combat area. Ooh, there's another fast travel point right up there. I see it. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the whole situation.
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
No, I don't think Torgal cares, Gav. Yeah, those are my 2 cents. You know, it's just like, I understand people have feelings, but feelings cannot dictate your life, and a lot of people are letting that happen, and it's not right. You need to think logically. Like a lot of your life is based on decisions you make with a cool level head, and well, this just ain't it. But hey, some people might consider me an asshole for saying that, but whatever. I take people's feelings into consideration, but I don't let them dictate how I'm supposed to feel.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
I literally just said, it looks like a boss arena to me.
There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
We can kill him. Oh, no quarter. No, sir. Everybody up. Woo! They're all gone. You are not allowed to stay here. Dude, all right, stop. Get out of the way, stupid fucking dog. All right, let's keep the old train rolling. All right. Where's the caster? There he is. Enough. Enough of that shit. I will admit though, Rob, it would actually be nice if the camera was pulled out just a little bit more. At least during combat, you know, during traveling or whatever, it's what, you know, it's whatever. Camera's fine, but during combat, it'd be nice if we had the option to pull it out a little bit more.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
We're not gonna die here. Calm down. Any casters? Nope. Okay. Right. Well, and I agree with that sentiment. I definitely think that has some merit to it for sure. Is this whole thing of like he has to, that's the answer to his problem, and it's like that's not usually the answer. That's why it's a mental problem, not like, you know, an actual physical issue. It's all a mental issue, but people don't want to treat it as that way, and that's the issue. Other people find it not to be an issue of the mind. And it's like, yeah, it is. It's been proven time and time again. But people think, oh, you go to therapy, that's wrong, you know? Like, it's such a bad thing to get help. But it is what it is. Tell me about it, Jolan. What we're having to deal with all the time, and it's not, yeah. It's become the main topic for a lot of people these days, and it's annoying now. Kind of sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of using the word woke too. Not everything has to be categorized as that. Huffman actually made a good point the other day. It's like, why use the word woke? Why not use the word annoying or reckless or, you know, anything else really? Because that word has been overused and oversaturated in our culture these days, and it's just annoying. It's stupid. There's a lot of words that I wish would stop being used, like inclusive, accepting. Well, accepting is no, diverse. There you go, diverse, inclusive, woke. All these words can just be thrown out the window if you know, if I'm to say anything about it. Well, that was fun. Woke is believed to be in a belief of ascension, that they have come to realization that they understand the real world for what it is when it can't be further from the truth. Agreed. It's just lost all meaning, really. Like most words. And it's always just a bunch of white people with nothing better to do.
Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck. Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No! Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
I mean,
There's something here we can use.
not a bad thing that Gav is here to cool Clive's head. And Jolin, I am in of the right mind to be racist against my own people that deserve it. I will be racist against the white people that deserve it, man. I'm telling you. There are some people in this world that do not deserve my pity or my allegiance to them.
There's no one home, Clive.
Then let's find somewhere to sit down and look at the map.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on, man? The swords. They're massive. It's funny though when I actually when he no, go down, get down. When he turned around and I saw Odin, I'm like, my first thing out of my mouth was, oh shit. All right, let's just
Anyone here?
obviously not, Gav. They're all dead. No matter the season, Twinside streets bustle from dawn to dusk with visitors from across the realm. Its inns and boarding houses overflow with merchants, seafarers, travelers, and tradespeople of all stripes. And where such sorts gather and ale is in no short supply, rumor and hearsay are soon doled out with equal abandon. 'Twas from a ruddy-faced midshipman that I first heard tell of the shimmering isle that was said to emerge occasionally from the mists along a certain well-sailed shipping route. No man had ever seen it more than once, giving rise to the rumors that it was no more than an apparition, and an ill-omened one at that. They say them as sees it. What? They say them as sees it twice, never makes it home to tell the tale, growled the midshipman, his eyes fair glistening with morbid relish. Can't say I've ever had morbid relish. Must be bloody brilliant. Get it? Huh. I can't imagine. I mean, we have in the real world, obviously, we have some towns that exist that are basically ghost towns. Obviously, Chernobyl. And then there's the one town that the Mythbusters used back in the day.
So where do you want us to go?
That they used like an old military base where they built housing for the men and their families back in, I don't know, 40s, 50s. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit later than that. Actually, I think it was more like 60s, 70s. Oh, okay. Interesting that we got to go into that inn.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Were they talking about the fast travel point?
Please, no.
Miss. Whoa, easy, easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
Togo keeping watch.
My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Okay. Is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
I literally said the same thing, Jill. She's way prettier than Jill is.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
I get it now. They built this to plan their attack on Phoenix Gate. That's fucking crazy.
The mural is complete.
Yeah, he's a little pretty boy, isn't he?
Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But... where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Okay, so based on what I saw on that mural, basically what it looks like, and we've seen them combined together, Phoenix and Ifrit, that him and Joshua, are to be essentially the overlords, or the vessel that Ultima's looking for. Is not just Clive, but also Joshua maybe combined with him, and that's the vessel that he wants. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from that, but I could be obviously completely wrong, and I probably am. They'll obviously talk about it at some point. Let's see, which way? Oh, let's grab this. Didn't I already grab this?
If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow.
Mm-hmm.
And so will I.
So we go around this way. I'll admit, these little things, I never understood why they had those as, like, trigger events or something. It just doesn't make sense. Just open the damn gate. They did it for the purpose of, like, oh, you know, using the DualSense triggers to put more immersion in the game, but it's honestly, I turned those off. I hate spiders. Well, I mean, a spider's big enough to fit in your hand anyway. Like tarantulas and wolf spiders? Yeah. No, I'm good. I'll stay away from those. One of the reasons why I'm glad I live in New York, because we don't have those here. I'm actually not even sure we have anything terribly poisonous here in New York. I genuinely have no idea. Like, I would say maybe if you're unlucky, we might have Black Widows here, but I'm not entirely sure about that either. If anything, those would be the most dangerous thing here in terms of, like, poisonous things. Probably have a snake or two, but for the most part, it's you know, it's a temperate state, so not really too hot or too humid. Okay, so going that way is the right way. I don't know if this is just another path to take or if this is an off the beaten path sort of direction. Oh,
there's something there. I can feel it, but now's not the time.
Oh, come on. Now's not the time. What the hell is he talking about? It's always the time.
Time to fight.
It's been a while since I've done that. Ow. I think I pretty much hate flying things in most video games. They're usually just annoying because they're just, well, because they fly. Plague? Really? Just called Plague, huh? That's interesting.
Nice try.
He got dunked on right there. Could have used one of my ultimates, but nah. I gotta burn it on something so easy. I need to make sure that they're available for when I do inevitably face a boss here, so... And they will come, you'll see. Or it. Whatever the boss might be. Hey-oh, we got a chest. Wow. Adamantite gauntlets? Excuse me? Maximum HP. It's a gold piece. I could probably do without the cooldown time being reduced on Aerial Blast, because this is only reduced by 11 seconds, which means the cooldown time on it is probably not as long as Flames of Rebirth. I don't know. Let's just do it. Give ourselves extra HP. Why not, right? For now, until I get all of those Breath of whatever pieces, then I can actually slap all those on. And Torgal kind of just be there.
This is it, boy.
Okay, so that's all of that, but I'm curious as to whether or not I just think it's funny. It's like we traveled all the way over here to Ash. They don't expect us to be back for some time, but yet I can just do this. And just be like, hey guys, I'm back. Just gonna take a look at a few things. Just here to see if I can actually make a new piece. Nope, not at all. That sucks.
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want?
This is what I'm looking for right here. This beast of a sword. We still need 2 more hunts to kill. Well, technically 3. We need 2 pieces of dark steel. This is like, I guarantee you this is like a last... This is like a end of the game sort of type weapon, which kind of sucks that I have to wait that long for something so beastly, but... And then there's this, of course, the Ouroboros belt, which we need 1 more for. Ooh, we can make this, though. Stone Tongue, Comet Feather. I think, yeah, these are all specific towards these pieces, so there you go.
Not bad. If I do say
Yes.
so myself.
Obviously, put them on.
Anything else?
Big boost. Nice. I mean, these were cool and everything, but I mean, yeah, we needed that boost. The Sons of Ouroboros. Upon placing the smooth leather cuffs upon your wrists, I said upon twice in the same sentence. That's weird. They cinch tight to your skin in an oddly warm embrace. Removing them requires more effort than it should. Not really. I can do this. Hey-oh, I just removed them. Easy. All right. So... So far, so good. I don't think I have any other gold ones. Fairly certain. I've only ever gotten purple. Yeah. Like I've got this one, temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge, or increases healing potency of high potions by 25%. There's the Breath of Earth for Earthen Fury. Oh, here's the Talisman of Priming. So increases Lionheart tonic, which I don't really use those. But yeah, the adamantite gauntlets are pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. An extra 500 health could be quite a difference. Let's just save real quick. Now we got a nice new piece. Do I have all my items? Yep. I didn't use a single one. Right, the Lionheart is the limit break gauge. So, I mean, that would be useful in terms of like... I mean, it would just be... I'd use my limit and then I'd pop one of those and it would fill the limit break gauge. And if I was wearing that talisman, it'd be filling even longer, which is pretty powerful. On with the show. Oh, I hit the mic. My headset.
I've come for you, Barnabas. Stay close, Torgal.
Typical entrance scene, of course. The Last King.
It's alive.
I mean, look at all the aether around here. Obviously. With this much aether flowing through it, it would be alive, wouldn't it? We're gonna have some enemies to fight here. Look at this. Oh yeah. I think we already knew that they fed on ether. Or aether.
Bloody Fallen. Why do all their flaws seem to have a mind of their own?
Because you stepped on it, man. It only answers to the power of the Phoenix. Oh, lovely. It's just a bunch of these things. Alright, it's gonna blow. Ow. Don't know why I keep forgetting to do this. Just gotta keep it staggered or stunned, and it will never blow up. Hello. Oh, these guys are level 30. Okay. They're gonna go down pretty quickly. At least I hope. Okay. Ah. I'm basically trying to avoid using any potions just so I have enough for the whatever fight is coming up. So if I use my limit break, I can get most of my health back, if not all of it. Did he just sniff my butt? Torgal. Bad dog. And that too, if I end up finding any potions on the ground, it'll just, you know, give them, or give me health, so. Ah, why didn't I dodge? It was bad timing. Okay. You blubbery fuck. Right in his face. I remember when these things were weak against magic, but I guess they couldn't make them weak against magic, at least in this case, just because, well, all you do is cast spells. Oh, and I gotcha. Blasted him in the face. See, now I'm back up to full health because I found potions. This place is usually filled with stuff, so. Boop. The favor of ice. Now, my next playthrough might just be... I might actually choose different icons to play with instead of just being fire, even though it always usually just seems to come back to fire, because that's what he is. He's the second icon of fire. It'll be pretty cool to use something else.
Where would I be?
Like maybe my...
So I could look down on the world.
So like maybe the second playthrough I'll be Shiva first, because it does have very similar, it's similar in the way it's played, it looks like, to the Phoenix, so. I imagine it's gotta be Odin as the last icon, because Joshua did mention Leviathan, but I've never seen a hint of Leviathan. All right, everybody gather around. Oops. Oh, come on. It'd be nice if I had like a accessory that reduced the amount of time that it takes to charge this up. It's all based on like getting the right dodge down. And there we are. See, and the aerial blast is already almost back, so really, I mean, if you don't pay attention to it, it just happens. So I just wish they would tell me what the cooldown time is on these abilities, because they don't say. The accessories just tell you how much it takes off of it. I actually don't think I've gotten any accessories for Bahamut. It's all been Titan, yeah, Shiva, and Garuda. And of course, you know, Ifrit / Phoenix. So, like, really, there hasn't been any Bahamut. It's been Rama. We had Rama, too. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, he's a really big boy. Oh, all right. Well, you just... All right. Just burn the ceiling, dude.
Well, that's new. Though I expected it'll fall like all the rest.
Well, I mean, we'll see about that. Yeah, he's able to be staggered pretty easily, it looks like. Oh, he's only level 36. You know, to be honest, that ability is really more of an AoE for groups. I probably should stop using it for single targets. Doesn't seem to really do a whole lot of damage. That's where the Giga Flare comes in. Oh, okay. Oh, before you could even do anything, sucker. Ooh. Dude, psh. No problem. Who cares? I mean, it's basically the same as everything else here, Clive. They're all fallen. But just in case, let's save. I don't know if they put New Game Plus into this, though. I don't think they said anything about New Game Plus.
You know what to do, boy.
It's a really lengthy tower, isn't it? Yeah, see, now we're getting more Shiva accessories. As I say that, we reach the top. Okay. Now we got a fallen machine, essentially. Ah, what the hell? This thing is just so strange. Holy crap, dude. That took quite a bit. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I thought I got it. Come on. Yeah, we're not gonna have that happen. Nice. I was gonna say, I feel like that's not it. They're not gonna be that easy. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice that he had broke. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. I didn't know I got him halfway point. Damn, bro. Ah, come on. Oh, I got him. Oh. I didn't see his health. I just thought I was going to stagger him again. Nope.
Almost there.
Almost there, he says. Good lord, dude. You think the King Barnabas has a bit of a complex on him? Jeez. Hey, let's perch myself at the tallest tower I've got. Or at the top of the tallest tower I've got. What a douche.
He's here. I can feel him.
Okay, apparently this is Star Wars now.
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Butcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong. It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him. My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living? What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Oh, here it goes.
If you think your will is stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall know the truth. It's I tire the main flame. You will obey. Blessed with the might of a god, yet still you fight like a man. Must I show you fire and flame? And what you see?
I don't know why I did that one. Damn it. Oh yeah, this fight's gonna be a long one.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none.
Here we go. I mean, if this isn't the longest fight in the entire game, I'll be surprised. Good lord, he's huge compared to me when, you know, I'm not Ifrit. Oh, look, I'm Ifrit.
Finally, we can begin. Yeah!
Whoa. All right. Come on, Clive.
You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise. We'll see. Perhaps you still require persuasion.
Okay. Damn it. I think I have to try and just get behind him on that one. Gotcha.
defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your god believes. Damn it.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. But you will.
What the fuck is this? I thought we lost Torgal for a second there. Thank God we didn't. But how the hell did he get off the tower before he broke it? Ooh. I dare use your own sword against you?
Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for. And so it ends. No!
Okay. We have the Joker here.
Tired, Mythos? Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
Okay, damn it, dude, I forgot which one that was. I am so dead. Oh my god, I almost had him. Damn. I thought I had him. I just gotta burn everything. I mean, him jumping around like that was a pain in the ass, but you know. Not this time, pal.
Nice try. Long have I suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals, but no more. My constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending. How do you know this day will come? What proof have you? I knew because your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God.
Kind of pushed myself out of the way there. Of course.
Then you will never know this power. My heart, it soars as it did the day I won Ash.
I guess I'm just dodging here.
Have sought my crown, Mythos, but none could wrest it from my head. Come, strength? Have you the will?
Dude, what the fuck? Ow. Ah. I mean, that's it, so.
Well, the day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield.
Nice. Finally. Also, would you guys believe that Barnabas is actually voiced by a red-haired, pasty white dude who sounds nothing like that? How crazy is that? Like, that's a good voice actor right there. It's nuts.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval? You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving, even if it means killing a god.
Bold words from one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not? We shall fulfill our destinies.
I was wondering when he'd give me Odin.
Just as the Lord's Mother Crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No.
At long last, salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their being, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
It's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
Why the hell is my city falling with the captain? Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Hamel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this one while the city burns and my wife tails off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size. Then one of the central keep, held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together. The prospect of death does put things into perspective. Perspective? Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along. Some of your best men, preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I need more? I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him your help. Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. And you and he are of the same mind. I fights for the opposite. He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all the chance of a better tomorrow. Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against a kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
And I'll be damned.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
My lord.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I am ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
Clive! Thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Gav, we need to talk.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless.
And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima, in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately used that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a Freet that he desires, but a Freet and Phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether, and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Oh, man. Yep. Now we have attuned to Odin. Odin's iconic feat, Arm of Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive's weapon into Odin's legendary blade. Landing attack slowly charges the blade, readying it for Zantetsuken, which is executed by holding square. Zantetsuken potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution. So basically similar to Bahamut's circle ability. Man.
All of us fell. His magic died with him. The road to Stonehere is barred to us no longer.
Yeah, I know that, Joshua. I promise. I get that. That was just epic beyond epic, as it always is. Facing Barnabas, and though I gotta say, wasn't as it was a spectacle in its own right, but I mean the Titan fight, the Bahamut fight, they were both far more intense than that fight was. But I think that fight probably needed to be more grounded, just because, I mean, it always came down to them just fighting like men. You know, man to man, mano a mano. And that's the last icon there. Let's see what the abilities are, because I might actually just change up my list again here. Okay, so he's magic based. A little bit there. Arm of Darkness, yeah. So that's the circle ability. That's really a lot of, that's maxed out physical damage right there. Then, okay, so his two other abilities are basically just, they're more towards stagger damage. Now, dancing, all his abilities are stagger damage except for his circle ability, which is very interesting. Then we got Rift Slip. Used to recover immediately from any ability or action. Interesting. Huh. But the Arm of Darkness, good lord, man. That is some cool shit. I might stick with what I'm doing right now, as cool as his abilities are. You can see that, like, his standard abilities only do a little bit of stagger damage. They're not, like, heavy on that side. A lot of it is focused on just charging up his blade. And then on even his ultimate here doesn't really do a whole lot of physical damage. It's all stagger damage. And you even his ultimate, summon a second blade and unleash a flurry of attacks. Each hit landing significantly fills the Zantetsuken gauge. So it's all of these abilities here are based around filling this gauge up, and then this is where you just go absolutely hog wild. You fill the gauge and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. They're all gonna fall to his power. But I'm gonna stick with what I'm going with right now, because it's working, obviously. Maybe in the next playthrough. So we got 6,000, 4,000 is 10,000. We need 14,250 to max out everything else here, or everything that we want to, which is, we're close. We're close. But this was insane. It's a great fight. Great way to end the stream. I wouldn't mind keep going, but you know, I'm sick and tired of sitting. Plus, I mean, we got a weekend. It's fine. It's fine. Obviously, this is more of like probably going to be continued on Monday, but this weekend I think we'll probably I don't know. I'll probably just bring you guys with me through Destiny 2. Finish up this season's stupid little story. You know, and play some more in that. Maybe play some more in the Division. It'll be like a normal weekend for us where it's all mostly multiplayer game based sort of stuff. And yeah, as reluctant as I am to play Destiny 2 because they've just completely shit on the story, I paid for it, so I'm gonna play it. And if I'm gonna suffer, then you're gonna suffer with me. I know I said I might just do the rest of it off stream, but I don't really play games a lot off stream anymore. This is a stream that you guys have to be with me for, because I'm gonna just lose my mind if I have to go through that story by myself. It's terrible. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough of Final Fantasy 16 as much as I am, because it is epic. And please join me again this weekend for more Destiny 2, more Division 2, maybe some Battlefield, you know. We'll kind of just feel it out. We'll play around a little bit, and I hope to see you there. But until next time, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Final Fantasy 16. And I'll see you guys later.